Get with it, yeah. Great line.
You niggas know.
Niggas know what I'm speaking on. Real niggas know who I'm speaking for, Damn, homies, rest in peace. Elephant in the room. Got a question for my nigga, is you sliding or what? Got these pussies on my helmet, is you riding or what? Drop my whole F at the tilt, homies riding in truck. Brody splitting with precision and I'm following up. It's all treacherous, serving rock to her and a child. We all net, forgive us. Wiretap, voice on the jack, all evidence. Gang banging, plug on the wire, our element. 30 block Crips, a lot of hood that I represent. Life on the downside, uphill battle, trying to fly where the birds fly. Listen to they raps, be hard, but the words lie. Pedal in the pack, graveyard on the curbside. Every day I'm blessed to see it. Trigger man, good friend. Both of them I'm blessed to be. Only own 2 guns. Both of them are next to me. Clutching on the pipe, praying that I ain't the next to bleed. Knowing in my heart they won't love me until I ran. Why you faking you on my side or what? Top spraying, cops chasing, you gon' ride or what? Niggas hating, plan on taking, you gon' give in or what? Not to mention, homie snitching, nigga, look over what? Fans rated time hanging, brother, never give up. My bro got hit 6 times and he never gave up. Minutes died at the crime, he was trying to come up. If you love me, ho, pay me, ain't no time to lay up. I'ma ask one more time, you gon' ride or what? If you snitching, I can't listen, I don't wanna hear nothing. I'ma ask one more time, you gon' ride or what? My bro got hit 6 times and he got back up. I'ma ask one more time, you gon' ride or what? Minutes died at the crime, now I can't feel nothing. I'ma ask one more time, you gon' ride or what? You gon' ride
what you know about belonging sandwiches? Nigga buying money, slide mixes, 30 block dime dealing, 9-year design tripping. Got to play now, I'm watching like the time's missing. Don't waste your time if you don't put your heart and mind in it. Word the flag, I go stupid with these sticks and stones. These great paisleys and babies is all I'm tripping on. My life changed 9/8/2019. Bought another pipe, nightmares about these pipe dreams. Forgive me, Father, my movements, I know this slimy, but I was blessed with 7 kids, I'm dying if they try me. I've been praying lately, attending service with the 40 bunch of Martin niggas faking like they know me, homie, ain't no way. Except gang, I'm talking bodies and blues. Twin clip, I'm Smith & Wesson, y'all won't do shit to me. I know that God got me before y'all pop me, y'all ma ball out. Better ain't the name that niggas call out. Shots.
Why you playing, why you faking, you on my side or what? Top spraying, cops chasing, you gon' ride or what? Niggas hating, plan on taking, you gon' give in or what? Not to mention, homie snitching, nigga, look over what? Fans rated time hanging, brother, never give up. My bro got hit 6 times and he never gave up. Minutes died at the crime, he was trying to come up. If you love me, ho, pay me, ain't no time to lay up. I'ma ask one more time, you gon' ride or what? If you snitching, I can't listen, I don't wanna hear nothing. I'ma ask one more time, you gon' ride or what? My bro got hit 6 times and he got back up. I'ma ask one more time, you gon' ride or what? Minutes died at the crime, now I can't feel nothing. I'ma ask one more time, you gon' ride or what? You gon' ride or what?
Hey, top of the top, man. Top of the top. Happy Macam Wednesday, man. We on Wednesday. You know, I want to get this out to y'all earlier yesterday, you know what I mean? But I wasn't able to get down to the office in a timely fashion. So, you know, we still gonna make it happen when we make it happen. Intimate. You know, let's go ahead and knock this disclaimer out the park real fast. You tapped into the Make a Culture Move podcast with Top of the Top with King Phillip, where we talk about the issues within our community, you know, the Black and brown community, issues that we're not supposed to be talking about. And when we talk about them, our own community starts targeting us, you know what I mean, to that extent. Also, you know, with these issues that we're talking about, I didn't have to go out and do a whole lot of research to back up what I'm saying. You know, my lived experience gives me that expertise that makes me the expert in this field to be able to talk about what we're talking about. All right. So, I'm also saying too, if I say something that make anybody feel some kind of way in particular, please take that time to reevaluate why what was said made you feel that way. You do not have to come to me, wait to talk to me. You do not have to hold so much emotions in because of something that I said. Just check what is inside of you that made you feel that way? Because I said what I said, and I'm gonna continue to say what I'm saying because I feel a certain way about it. All right. And the way that I feel about it is cold. But let's go ahead and do our run through real quick. All things social at Macam 303. You know, go to the Facebook. You can put in at Macam 303 in the search bar. You know, Twittergram at Macam 303. I said Twittergram. Instagram /Macam 303. Do that Twitter thing. All right, stop at that Pinterest. All right, and we also got our YouTube channel popping too. All right, /Macam 303. If you have a page that you want us to put out there for, you know, we don't have no problem highlighting black businesses and that sort. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna talk about black businesses today. All right. So with that said, go ahead and pop on the IG. All right, pop on the IG, East End Visions _apparel. All right. Don't stop there. Go ahead and check out the Gems for Queens, you know, bedazzle you on out. All right. And then check out the Endgame Association. You know, my man B over there at the Endgame Association. You know, we trying to let them know how you supposed to work together as black community partners. You know, folks, they think that when you do similar things to somebody else, that there's going to be clash, there's going to be competition, there's going to be no, get the fuck out of here. You know, I'm all about working with. I'm a collaborative type of fella. You know what I mean? I'd rather work with somebody than trying to work against somebody. That shit is ass backwards to me. So shout out to the homie Don Blas as well with the Mile High Chess Club. You know what I mean? People sending me that video like, man, that's fucked up. They doing this. That's fucked up that thing reach out to you. No, it's not fucked up. Reevaluate why y'all feeling this way. You know, Phillip and Malcolm and what we're doing, we are looking to work with these people. We're looking to work with Don Blas. We're looking to work with the Mile High Chess Club. We're looking to work with all these folks in the city right now. We pushing programs. Excuse me. We are looking to tap in with y'all. All right. If y'all want some Macam lessons, we have Macam facilitators that can get Macam lessons to y'all's organizations. That's what we mean by growth. And we can do it on what y'all can. We can work with y'all in terms of fee. You know, it's no thing when it comes to getting this Macam thing out, but you know, we ain't trying to work against and work. We work smarter, not harder, just for the records. All right. So shout out to the homie Endgame Associations. You know, my man B down there. Check them out on the IG and check out the homegirl Body Love by Tal. You know, y'all ain't seen me put nothing on, but you know, you see my lips all. Nigga silly as shit. You know what I mean? That's Body Love by Tal. You know what I mean? She got these lip balms. I love these things. These things be making my lips feel magically delicious. I'm just saying that much. And that's all run through. So let's talk about black businesses. Y'all know Juneteenth just passed. I'm gonna get straight to it. And there was a whole lot of these white folks down there in these stations holding spaces for us. Why? Why did these black organizers, you know, Norm Harris and his crew, you know, put these white folks in places that's supposed to be for us? Why? Black folks who wanted to be in couldn't afford the spaces. So let me go ahead and highlight another thing too, because you know I kind of be out of the loop. You know, this people, they look to the retrograde shit and they all over that retrograde shit. You know, I didn't even know what the fuck retrograde shit was until people started looking, talking about it, and I looked it up a few years ago and shit like that. I'm like, oh, y'all truly believe in this shit? But hey, by all means to y'all, you know what I mean? Top to the top, Cazzo, it's good to see you, baby. Love you too. I'm saying all that to say I be tapping out, you know, just to regather my thoughts and stuff like that. And it's crazy. Folks, they pop out around once a year. Juneteenth season. They have a little season. And the season is a couple of days. And, you know, they give out these, you know, And mind you, Phillip did a podcast on awards a long time ago. So I don't want y'all to think that Phillip don't get awards. Phillip don't accept awards. All right, because that's not what we do. And those who give those awards out and stuff like that, there's a means and a reason behind that. And it's very selfish. You know what I mean? Saying all that to say, coming back to my original question, why did these black organizers allow these white folks to come in here and buy up space in an event that was for us, that's supposed to be for us? I'm just asking that question. Ain't nobody asking it. So I'm guessing that everybody is okay with these white folks out there selling dashikis and all this other shit. I guess y'all okay with it. Let me tell y'all, because I had mobbed down to I got down to Juneteenth, parked illegal as the fuck, all right, as everybody was down there, all right, and I went on a Sunday when it was, the downside of the Juneteenth, you know what I mean, and I had one, I be tunnel vision as a fuck, you know what I mean. I get in the Juneteenth and I be like, all right, I'm going to go get some chess in at Brother Jeff's, all right. That's all I see. That chess game right there, me going down to Brother Jeff's. So my goal is I'm not going to walk in the middle of everything where everybody's going to be. I try to get off to the sides as much as I can, unless I see the homies got them a little booth up, you know what I mean, that I can quick support and jump on back out to the side. All right, because I'm telling you, I'm trying to get to this chess game. That's how serious it is, you know what I mean? So I get down to Juneteenth and I'm mobbing straight to Brother Jeff's. All right. Mind you, I'm very observant. I do, if there's one thing that I am above all else, is I am very observant. I use my eyes and my ears twice as much than I use this thing. It's a reason why we got two of these and one of these. All right. So we can see, smell, and hear more than we need to talk. All right, so I'm peeping as I'm mobbing down the points. Left side, you got the white folks in the little I see they got the little food truck. Then they got a couple of spaces on the right side with the dashikis and the other African garments. I had to double take. You know what I mean? I had to double take, like, them motherfucking dashikis do look cold though, huh? Oh man, but I ain't stop at that motherfucker. They ain't getting my dollars. And is that what it come down to? Because these white folks can pay $1,600 for these spaces, or however the fuck much it was, that some of these black folks was like, man, that's too high. I couldn't afford that. You know what I mean? Some of them had to go in with 2-3 of their partners to host one booth. You know what I mean? These black folks. So again, is it the money? Because if it's for us and by us, Juneteenth was, and again, this is the history of it. The Juneteenth, past, we wasn't free when Abraham Lincoln said, you know what, I'm gonna free y'all niggas. All right, that didn't get, the word didn't get around to us. All right, until 2 years later, after that fact, after he had signed the Emancipation Proclamation, the word didn't get down to the South, to them slaves down South, that they were free, that they weren't, you know what I mean, for 2 years after that fact. Could be wrong. I did a little research, but I'm saying that to say, if we celebrating our freedom, why are we giving these white folks space and that's for us? That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. Again, I don't know if people are already asking this question. Like I said, I've been tapped out. I do deactivate all my social medias and stuff like that, because that should be, if it wasn't for this damn for Malcolm, on the strength of, man, I wouldn't have none of this shit. You know what I mean? Because people they become somebody else, and then other people they praise. It's disgusting. The shit that black folks in our community praise and highlight and uplift. So I be tapped out just so I don't say much. I like to put energy to where I like to put good positive energy out, but I also don't like to just not address certain shit. I do not like to just not say certain shit. You know what I mean? So that's oof. You know what I mean? So and at the same time, I do know that I have a slick way of saying shit that could be come off as disrespect, um and aggressive. My I do try to I am working on how I am speaking to come from a more compassionate place before I speak. Man, let me tell you about it. So my man Easy, he said they are never given anything, they take for themselves. I mean, and black folks, we are happy that they made, they hoorahing that this shit is a holiday. You know what I mean? That they wrote the shit until, and if I'm not mistaken, that same day another black man was killed by the police. I'm gonna have to find it, but if I'm not mistaken, the same day that Juneteenth was written into law, there was a black man that was killed by the police the same motherfucking day. And we still happy celebrating this shit. And then we still at the same time as black organizers of our Juneteenth in Denver, Colorado, 80205 and a historical 5 points at that is gentrified as the fuck, because we have a black mayor and we had a black councilman in that district that allowed eminent domain. But we can't put all that out. I mean, because, I hope y'all didn't think I was going to say the white man or the government. At this point, our government are niggas. Are niggas who are allowing the gentrification on the east side to happen, that are allowing for white folks to come in our community and buy up our property and push us out. And then we come back in the hood, they look at us like we're like we ain't supposed to be in that bitch. Like we ain't supposed to be there. And that's the crazy part. That's the only way, bro. That is the only way, my bro. You know what I mean? And it's and it's crazy because again, this is a black organizer. I mean, but fuck black and white. Money is green. That's what it comes down to, because these niggas is money hungry. These niggas is letting money make all the decisions for them, not looking at the people, not looking at the purpose, not looking at the values. These niggas is letting money make they moves. I have heard a quote about money. I had wrote it down somewhere. I'll be writing. I had heard a cold quote yesterday too that my cousin had gave me. He had put on me yesterday. It was cold. It was solid. But I'm saying all this to say, when do it come to the point that we can have something for us? You know what I mean? The HBCU's been infiltrated by, and why the fuck do white folks feel like they got to come into our shit? Number one, why do y'all feel like, and I don't know how to get this message to white folks. Like, we don't want y'all in the HBCU. That's why HBCUs was created, because we couldn't go to traditional colleges, to the PWIs. I think that's what they call them, the primarily white institutions, intimate. We couldn't go to them joints. We couldn't get into the Ivy Leagues as niggas back in the days. We had to create, new schools, you know what I mean? So we can get educated by us. And now y'all want to come in and pledge capitals and want to be doing a little shimmy and shit. Like, man, sit your little pale ass the fuck down. Go over there to the Zetas or whatever the fuck y'all do, to the I don't know what the fuck. And that's the thing, like, there's a reason. You know what I mean? Like, why can't we just have our own shit? Why do black folks that's in these positions feel like they have to accept? Why are we always accepting of white folks? Is it because the money is green? White folks getting in these schools because they money green. They buying these booths because the money green. Why are folks not saying, nah, you know what? I don't want your money. I don't want your value. If it whatever the fuck value it is, I don't want it. It's not for us. You know what I mean? You tap in real fast. My man Easy said we can't allow all the wiles of the enemy to deter our celebration of self. We never needed it to be federal to recognize it. The enemy will continue to try to get our acceptance, and some are complacent, but a lot of us ain't inclusive like that. Yes, indeed. This ain't our culture. Man, I can't wait for you to drop a video for that joint, man, or put that joint on YouTube. Something. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah, I need that joint further off of, you know what I mean? Or you know what? Yeah. 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 On all levels. On all levels. I mean, and that's the cold part. That's the cold part. You know what I mean? Why? I saw it. I tapped into the performance. You know what I mean? I was in there. I had my phone up like, yeah, this ain't our culture. Nigga, rap that shit good. Yeah, do that. Hey, I was in that joint. You know what I mean? Hey, I was in that joint. You know, yeah. So, yes, it is our fault. Yes, it is our fault. And again, is it because, you know, I know a lot of us come from, you know, situations where we didn't have our own beds, where we didn't have our own rooms, where we slept on the floor of somebody else's house. We shared a bed with 2-3 other siblings. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have our own. So when we get into the position where we have the possibility to get the money to acquire our own, how much of our values do we leave behind acquiring this money? How much of the how much do we lose trying to get there? I'm asking because I'm asking because God is blessing me. All right, God is truly blessing me. And the more he is blessing me, the more I seem to be becoming more humble. You know what I mean? And to the point where the community, you know, my people, our people will always be in the front. You know, my family will always be in the front. I'm going to always think about my community, my family before I make these decisions. And these dudes, oh man, I don't know. I can't answer for them. And that's the thing. Like, I don't know the mind frame. I don't know how if we just had black businesses, black vendors, black, you know, the people who are supposed to get the money. Because I'm hearing this ain't just me too. Let me just put this out there too. This is not just Phillip Douglass who took note of the abundance, the plethora of white folks that had cashed out on these black dollars too. I don't know if there was. I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say black folks was out there spending they green money with them white folks. I'm gonna say that. I will say that. I saw an abundance of white folks out there too. You know, but this is Colorado. This is a, you know, primarily white state. with a black mayor. Woo! I think I had made a post too. I think I had made a post probably a while back, right around election time when the mayor had got reelected. And I was just saying, how, watch, Mary, she's gonna divorce him in a minute. And sure enough, we got a black mayor. Again, we had a black councilman. I'm glad that Candy got him the fuck out of there. All right. I'm trying to think of something that was done while they were in office that benefited black folks. I'm not talking about the My Denver cards. That's everybody. I'm not talking about homelessness. That's everybody. I'm not talking about gay or lesbian anything. The HBCU. I mean the LGBTQ. None of that. That's everybody. I'm talking about what has been done to benefit or amplify the work that the NAACP is doing, that many of these black organizations in the city is doing, to integrate the work that the Denver Black Chamber of Commerce could be doing, or put money within that commerce so that they can put more into. But they don't need to put no more money into the black, Chamber of Commerce, because they don't know what the fuck they doing with that money. It's more of the same. We're gonna continue to get the same black folks richer, who's already stacked up, and the black folks who's getting money in Denver right now, who's getting buku bucks, like who's in the millions and billions. They ain't. When it comes to the community, when it comes to us, we're the last thing in the back of their mind. There's a disconnect. Even when they came from where you were at, where we came from, there's a disconnect. And they don't care. As long as their money keeps rolling in, there will continue and always be a disconnect. So they don't need to give no more money to the Black Chamber of Commerce. I look and see what the Latino Chamber of Commerce be doing, man. What the Asian Chamber of Commerce be doing, man. And the thing is, this ain't, we say so much about these babies and the babies listening to the music, that all this other shit with the twerking and all this other shit, but these is adults who can't get they shit right, who's fucking us up even further, who ain't making it, who's not giving the opportunity for those in the community to become one of the top dogs so we can buy back the block. These niggas ain't trying to buy back the fucking block. You niggas want to make a restaurant. These niggas want to build a restaurant. Hey, that's why I be shutting the fuck up, man. Yeah, people don't want to hear what I'm saying, and it's too much. They be like, I'm sure I'm gonna hear something later on. Somebody's gonna send a phone call, to send an email to Phillip to say, why is Phillip saying this? Look, Phillip is saying this because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing with the money that you have. Boy, if I had y'all's money, let me tell y'all, if I had y'all's money, you know what? God is going to give me, God is going to bless me with y'all's money and more. Just so I can show y'all. I'm not going to keep saying, man, if I had y'all's money, if I had y'all's nigga type of money, I try to do what I can with the little that I have, and I got just a little. You know what I mean? I got just a little. I try to do what I can with the little I have. You know what I mean? And even with the little I have, the time that I put in is more valuable. That mentorship is more valuable. And that's the time that I put in. Y'all don't put in no time either. And we want to continue to celebrate y'all, give y'all awards. Niggas are silly. Yeah, but you know, I ain't got nothing else to say, man. I just want to tap in with y'all real quick, fast and in a hurry. If we hosting black stuff for us, please don't open the door for these white folks to come in and be vendors and buy up space. If they do want to, if it's a free space for black folks to be vendors, shit, charge them 10,000. All right, make them don't don't give them the same price as black folks. Charge them more and give that money back to the community some way, somehow. They shouldn't have a problem paying more if they want to come in and tap into our shit. But y'all probably and me knowing y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all charging them more and y'all pocketing that money. That's it. I'm like I'm no I'm willing to raffle my bank account on that. I am willing to bet my last dollar on that y'all are still overcharging these white folks for the booth space for Juneteenth, and instead of turning around and giving the money back to the community, they stuff them joints deep into their pockets. That's why these white folks is in there. Why can't black folks? Why can't we just do good? that's that's. I was going to end this conversation, but why can't we just do good? Why do money bring out so much evil? Why do money make niggas do things that they know that they shouldn't be doing things that they know that they ain't got no damn business doing things that they know that they were raised better than? Robbing, running in niggas shit, killing niggas. I mean, this is all stuff that we know better, that we know at the end of the day, this is not what we here for. And let me go ahead and say one thing too. There's a lot of East Side uh bitches out here. I'm gonna just say that. You know, a lot of y'all niggas is pussy, you know, quick to just grab a gun. Go get your ass whooped. It's okay. It is okay. It builds character. You see these scars, you get some scars from ass whoopings. That's not a scar from an ass whooping. That's a scar from when I was younger and I fell on some glass and shit like that. I ain't got no scars from no ass whoopings. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is it builds character. You learn how to chuck them. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with taking some L's. You learn from them. If you like, man, oh nah, fuck that. He knocked me out. I want my heads again. That was a fluke. That nigga can't knock me out. And you go back to him again, boom, boom, and he boo bop you again. All right. You like, oh nah, I wasn't feeling good. My stomach was fucked up. You know what I mean? So you go back a third time and you boom, boom, boom. Oh, y'all chugging, but he boo bop you again. At that point, it doesn't mean you go and get a pistol. At that point, you give that man his respect. Y'all issue should be dropped, and that's it. That don't mean go back and get a knife. That don't mean go back and get a pistol. That means that you took a L. Respect that man. Respect that man. You took a L. That's all that is. Y'all niggas don't even want to take a L. Y'all niggas don't even want to get boom bop nowadays. There's a song I was just listening to. New rapper out. His name is Rimble. The little nigga go hard. All right. What was he saying? I got a Ruger, nigga. I ain't finna boo bop. He said you could try your best shot, but it's best you don't. He said you could try your best punch, but I bet you don't. Oh man, these niggas ain't fighting no more, man. But it comes back down to why can't we just do what's right? Again, we got babies. I wanna be able to take a family picture with myself, my son, his son, his son. I want to live to see some great grandkids and some great great grandkids, but them not being dead young type shit. You know what I mean? I want to be old and see all this shit, Lord willing. I want to do right for a long time. Is that hard? Is that not cool nowadays to want to do right for a long time? Is that not the move? That sounds cool as shit to me. That sounds cool as the fuck to me, just to do right for a long time, 50, 75 years to do right. Man, can you imagine the blessings that you will be blessed with just by doing right? But again, shout out to the homie Don Blas with Mile High Chess Club. You know what I mean? Doing his thing. He came in about 2019. This is before COVID had hit us. You know, he was one of our guest speakers during our summer program that we run. You know what I mean? And again, Pete is crazy. People, they think that because he got a chess program and he doing this shit that we supposed to be in competition or anything like that. Nah, that's not my wave. That's not how Phillip wiggles. You know what I mean? Phillip moves a little bit differently than that. All right. So again, shout out to the homie Don Blas and the Mile High Chess Club, looking to do some work, some collaboration up in here, this here community work. If there's anybody in the city who want Macam to come to a place where their kids are, if there's a program that their kids are that we're not already doing Macam with, tap in with us so we can go ahead and get that set up. So we'll be right now we're in a struggle of love. We running some Macam there. We're getting ready to train 2 youth facilitators with the Urban Impact. We're getting ready to get into the Wildin' Out summer camp with Sheik, you know, down there at Stedman. Where else? We in like 2-3 other spots too. So it's no thing for us to get to where these babies are at. All right, that's our thing. We want these babies to think, you know, be able to make their next move, their best move, not just today, but all the days, not just in one way, but all the ways. You know what I mean? We want them to live long and get grades. All right, I want to live long and get grades. All right, so that's all I got. If I did any wrong to anybody, I truly do apologize. If I said anything wrong to anybody, I truly do apologize. You know, that's not how Phillip moves. That's not how Phillip grooves. You know what I mean? There's purpose and reasons behind how I move and groove, though. I'm gonna let that be known. So I love y'all. Yeah, and Timber, you know, from the bottom of my, you know, I love y'all. I love y'all's babies. I love y'all's family. I love us as a community as a whole. We can do so much better. We can do so much more. All right, so let's do it. Y'all Macam out there. If every Macam member was just like me, what would this world be? Peace.